Hi all, this is video number 2, that is we are going to interacting in VR. The interaction, that is typical virtual reality system, consists of HMD, that HMD is head mounted displays, user input number joysticks, and for tracking we have tracking devices. These three is being manipulated together to call a user interface. Next, how we can interact with VR? How we can interact with VR? That is how we can interact with VR. The VR devices can manipulate with the care of a natural user experience. That is background. In background, we have human-computer interaction. From human-computer interaction, we have studies communication. That is studies communication mean of user and computer communicate via interfaces. Traditional UI design issues consisting of input devices, interaction styles, feedback to the user, gulf of execution or gulf of evaluation. That is traditional UI design consisting of input devices, interaction styles, feedback to the user, gulf of executions or gulf of evaluation. All these are relevant for 3D VR user interfaces. That is background human-computer interaction concept HCL studies communication. The user and computer communicates via interfaces. Traditional UI design issues, that is input devices, interaction style, feedback to the user, and gulf of execution or gulf of evaluation. All these are relevant to 3D relevant for 3D or VR user interfaces. Next, why we need a 3D interaction. A 3D VR application should be used when they have support immersion, use of natural skills, provide intimacy of visualization. But many current VR applications either have support simple interactions or have serious usability problems. So we need for 3D user interface guidelines. That is, the 3D VR application should be useful only when support immersion will be there, natural skills will be there, provide intimacy of visualization will be there. Many current VR apps either support only simple interactions or have seriously usability programs. We need a good 3D interface guidelines. The definitions are some 3D interaction concept human-computer interaction in which a user task carry out a 3D spatial content. That is a 3D interaction concept human-computer interaction in which user task has carried out a 3D spatial content. Next, 3D input devices and 2D input device mapping with a 3D. That is, there will be 3D input devices, whereas the 2D input device will be mapping to the 3D. 3D user interface consisting of AI that involve 3D interactions. 3D interaction technique consists of a method, a hardware, software, allowing user to accomplish a task in 3D user interfaces. 3D interactions, okay. Next, we have example of 3D user interactions and VR and non-VR. First, the left hand side first image shows a 3D physical input and 3D virtual content. The left side down images shows the 3D physical input and 2D virtual content, and right hand side images shows the 2D physical input and 3D virtual content. Then what makes 3D interaction effective? What makes for this answer is that the spatial input, lack of constraints, lack of standards, lack of tools, lack of precision, lack of fatigue and layout more complex and perception. This is what makes 3D interaction very boring. That is what is spatial input, lack of constraint, lack of standards, lack of tools, lack of precision, fatigue, layout of more and perception. Next, we have a sample virtual, that is SAP. In this, it consists of images where the 3D, that is right hand side below images shows a person is using it, and a big image shows how the video shown to it. Hence, in this video we seen about a term called what to say, that is interacting in VR. The interacting in VR concept typical virtual system. Next we seen about how can we interact with VR. Next we see about background of human-computer interaction. Next we see why we need a 3D interaction. Next we see about definition of 3D interactions and example of 3D user interface VR and non-VR. Next what is the default used in 3D interaction. Next we seen about the term called virtual SAP. Hence, thank you for watching this video. Hence, this video will be useful for you. Hence, thank you for watching this video. Hence, the remaining part will be continued in next video. Hence, thank you for watching this video. Hope you like this video and have a like button. Of it. This slide shows about virtual SAP. Virtual shop, that is nothing but the left hand side images, the person will be there, the person will be there, and the big image shows to the person. Hence, thank you for watching this video. Thank you.